The mother of Kerala Nas, who is on death row in Yemen, has reached the country's capital Sana'a 3 days after she began her journey from the southern Indian state of Kerala. Nas Nimisha Priya's mother reached Sana'a to meet her daughter in prison. Prema Kumari, accompanied by a Yemen-based businessman and social activist Samuel Jerome, travelled overnight from Aden to Sana'a. They are currently completing a few procedures in order to meet Nimisha Priya in custody. Nimisha Priya, an Indian nurse from Kerala's Palakkad, has been sentenced to death by a Yemeni court for killing a Yemeni citizen, Talal Abdul Mahdi. The case made headlines in the year 2017. In 2012, Nimisha went to Yemen as a nurse for the second time after 2008 and started a clinic in partnership with Mahdi. After setting up the clinic, Nimisha's husband and daughter returned to India, while the outbreak of conflict held her back. Following this, she was trapped by Talal Mahdi. Nimisha and another Yemeni girl alleged that they were physically and mentally abused by Mahdi and their passports seized. However, both of them managed to escape after injecting Mahdi with drugs. And for more on this, we are now being joined by our senior correspondent Siddharth MP on the phone. Siddharth, good to hear you. Tell us more about this case and what can we expect now that the mother has reached Yemen?
Hi, Eric. So, in fact, there are significant developments that have happened over the last 72 hours. So, as you pointed out, over the weekend, the mother, Prema Kumari, reached Yemen with the support of an Indian businessman and some of the well-wishers of their family. Of course, this is a case where the Indian government has not been able to help them directly because of India not having diplomatic presence in Yemen, and also because India has taken a stand where it will not deal with the Houthi rebels in whose control the region where Nimisha is held is. This is Sana'a that we're talking about. Sana'a is under the control of the Houthi rebels, and the rebels are actually in a state of war against the government in Yemen, which is why the Indian government is formally not able to intervene in this matter. And also the Indian government on multiple instances refused permission for the family to travel purely because of the reason that their safety and security cannot be guaranteed in a war zone like place. But now, after repeated interventions by the court, the family has actually taken the chance of getting there. So on Wednesday, which is the 24th of April, that's when we're expecting a breakthrough. The family is completely hopeful after completing some of the formalities today that the mother and their well-wishers who are there in Sana'a will be able to meet Nimisha Priya, who's been languishing in jail for several years now. They hope that once that meeting happens, they can also meet the victim's family, Talal's family, which is of course a tribal family, and then convince them about her innocence. And given that this is an Islamic nation that follows Sharia law, they can also negotiate for what is known as diya or blood money, which is what the offender's family pays to the family of the deceased. So once they achieve that negotiation and once that is successful, they'll have to raise the money and provide it to that family, and only then a release can be secured. So this is what Nimisha's family is hoping for, and this is what they're working towards. Eric.
All right, so that is our senior correspondent Siddharth MP. Siddharth MP, live from Chennai. Siddharth, thank you. For all the latest news, download the WION app and subscribe to our YouTube channel.